Uncle Al, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. It's been a day. Very hot. Over 100 degrees. Thank God for air conditioning. Seeing how you're the only one here, I gave you the expanded rights. I've only given two people those rights. You're one of them. Cooking for the kids, that's good, Uncle Al. I'm showing two in the house. One like. Vay's place. Hello, Vay. Thank you for coming. Leave me a like, please. Four in the house. Getting the chat up. One of the things that I'd like to talk about today, and I think, Uncle Al, I sent it to you. I was looking at a little news blurb. I get several different news blurbs that are sent to me. And apparently over in Hawaii, where the wildfire went and destroyed that little town, they've had like over 100 people that have already, their bodies have been identified. They're dead. They found over 100 bodies already. But there's over 1,000 people missing. Yes, please hit the like button. Leave me a like, please. Please leave me at least one comment to let me know you're here. That way I can get your watch time. I would appreciate that. Hello, Ia. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like. Mary Lou Gonzalez, thank you for being here. Margie, thank you for being here. Everybody, please leave me a like. It will help me. I encourage everybody, if you're not connected with the channels that are on right now, there are 7 in the house as we're picking up. I encourage you to connect with each other. These are all very good channels, and they will support you if you support them. Thank you, Margie. 4th thumbs up, thank you. So, as I was saying, that tragedy that happened over in Hawaii, they probably have, they have been through about 30% of the town that got burned up, and they're still missing over 1,000 people. 9 in the house, thank you for coming in. Cold War Prepper Lee, thank you for being here. So like I was saying, they still haven't found 1,000 people, bodies. They've got over 1,000 people unaccounted for in that tragic fire that happened in Hawaii. Idaho Garden Girl, thank you for being here. My understanding is that during this storm they were having, the power company failed to cut the power, and they think that the fire might have got started due to a blown out electric line or some such, that it started the fire, and there was no notification when it happened. 10 in the house, 7 likes. Please leave me a like if you haven't done so. So it reportedly is going to be the worst domestic cause of accidental cause of death in like 100 years, or ever, really ever. However, I believe the hurricane in Galveston, Texas, that happened a little over 100 years ago, probably more people died in that, but they're saying that in the last 100 years that's the worst thing that's happened. Creative Redundancy, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. What are your thoughts on that, guys? If you would, write down comments. What do you think about that fire that all those people got killed in Hawaii? Anybody got any comments about it? The other thing I will say, in thanking those of you who are here, I always try to leave a link on my community wall thanking those who were at my last live stream. My last live stream, I had 49 people identify themselves as being here. Hello, Wayne. I had 49 people identify themselves in my stream. And I made a link. I made multiple posts on my community wall, and I made a link to all those channels. One of my ways to say thank you, in addition to giving playtime to people, if you have not left me a like, please leave me a like. I would appreciate it. It helps me out. Yeah, it is a shame. Could be a directed energy weapon, or was it just high winds? North Coast Rail, thank you for being here. Directed energy weapon. Well, ten in the house, 11 likes. Thank you for being here. So, 12 in the house. I hope everybody is prepared. We're still in hurricane season here in the south. Little Lone Prepper, thank you for coming. We're still in hurricane season. We really haven't had any trouble where I'm at because of the pressure, high pressure bubble, the heat bubble, whatever you want to call it, the El Nino. I think the place was allowed to be overgrown like the forest around Paradise, and then it would just be a shame if there was a spark. True, that happens. Doris, thank you for being here. There are a lot of wildfires, and a lot of times, like out in California, you have them go into neighborhoods, and they'll burn whatever's in their path, and they're not able to contain them. A lot of times they have to burn themselves out. Highest recorded water temps in the Gulf. Heat dome, yes, heat dome. Food Forest Permaculture, thank you for being here. So as I was saying earlier, Kitchen Garden official channel, thank you for being here. If you are not connected with the channels that are in the stream, I encourage you to connect to each other. A lot of good channels in here. We grow best together. Connect. Yeah, it's been very hot, and it's been hotter, but it's hot. You used to hear them talk about global warming, and now you hear them talk about climate change, as if climate change is new. Ever since there's been a climate, the climate has changed. It varies. Our orbit varies. We're in an orbit. We get closer, we get farther away. The sun is on a cycle, 11-year cycle. It puts out more juice, it puts out less juice. So the idea of people panicking and wanting to talk about carbon emissions and CO2 and all that sort of stuff, there's been more CO2 in the past. If they look at the core samples and various things, when we weren't a factor. So there've been times in the past when there was more CO2. Manny Moto, I connected with you, Manny. We're now subscribed. I will try to visit your channel. In the meantime, let me give you a oh shoot, wrong one. Let me give you a standard moderator. Manny, you're now a standard moderator. The Bud Files, thank you for being here. Also, guys, those of you who are coming in, please leave me a like if you haven't done so. Helps the channel. I encourage you to look at my community wall. I haven't posted any today. Yesterday I posted the channels that were here from Tuesday. I didn't live stream yesterday. Becoming Dangerous, thank you. And any of you with secondary channels, if you'd like to come in and drop a link on your secondary channel, I encourage you to do so. Or one of my co-pilots will drop a link. I think Little Lone Prepper's dropping links for me. But look at my community wall posts. If you haven't tapped the bell icon, you need to tap the bell icon. When I put stuff up, I put up good stuff. I put up good prices on items on sale. I give tips. I post on my community wall regularly, and I link channels that have been supporting me. I linked 49 channels from Tuesday's live stream. The channels that are here tonight, I will be linking you on my community wall. Prior to my live stream on Saturday, I will not be live streaming tomorrow. Dewey Private Kids, thank you for being here. Again, I encourage you to connect with all these good channels that are in here right now. If you want people to support you, you have to support them. When you meet somebody new, you identify yourself as a new friend, you identify yourself as a new subscriber, watch 4 or 5 minutes of their video, leave a supportive comment and a like. Watch a second video, leave a supportive comment and a like. Yeah, I'm aware of that, and I know what they're talking about, Wayne. They've got certain terminology. You know, one thing you don't hear about is that those people who are towards the left, they congregate regularly, and they will put out talking points, and they've got like a mail out list or an email list or a text list or a, an account list, and they'll, what are the talking points for tomorrow? What are the talking points for today? And they send it to everybody. And then all these political pundits, so to speak, and these politicians and all these people who are on the left, they all use the same talking points. They use the same phrases. They use the same wordings. They hit the same stories. They're very good about that. They're very coordinated. And then they would have you believe that this is all just spontaneous, that, oh, there's no collusion. There's no, we're not, plotting together. We're not, doing things on purpose. This is just how it comes out. And then the BS meter's going off. I have to call BS on that. Bungut Vogs, thank you for being here. Please leave me a like. 12 in the house. I've had some people telling me that they're frustrated because their channels are not growing. And that they'll come into my live stream, and then afterwards they'll leave me a comment and they say they're frustrated because they help other people and their channel's not growing. Reach out to people. Reach out to people. Connect with them. The people that you do not know or you're not connected with in my live stream, I've given you standard moderators, so you can go and click on those channels. I'd take a sheet of paper. I'm writing down channels. Reminds me to thank them. I can't keep it all up here. So I encourage you. Had pork chops and rice for supper. Excellent. A friend had butchered a hog, and we got some pork chops from it. Homegrown hog. Good stuff. Anton Miles, thank you for being here. Mr. Whistle, thank you for being here. Please leave me a like, guys. A reminder, I will be linking, those channels are in here tonight. I will be putting a link on my community wall. Shout outs. I appreciate y'all. There were 49 in my live stream from Tuesday evening that identified themselves. There were over 100 in the live stream. I had a lot of lurkers. But I had 49, and I made sure that I showed my appreciation linking them on my community wall and post. And I will be doing the same thing before Saturday's live stream. I will not be live streaming tomorrow, but I will make sure that I link the channels that are here tonight on my community wall, probably Saturday. If you check, well, you'll get a ping for yours. But if you have not hit the like, or you have not hit the bell icon, I don't do the like for like because I get up at 5:30, write and edit, and then I go to work and don't get off till 6. Well, I hear you. My alarm's set for 5:30 in the morning. I've got to be someplace at 7:30. I won't get off till around 4. I feel your pain, brother. Yeah, I understand. There's not enough time in the day. Jimily Sosa, thank you. Thank you for being here, Jimily. Please leave me a like if you have not done so. Helps the channel. Helps with the algorithm. It helps with my mood. Old Fart Gaming, I'm glad to see you're back up and running. I tell you what, Old Fart, you better take it easy on the fart thing because they're wanting to ban everything now. They want to ban flatulence. Methane. Carbon. They want to ban everything. And I'm just teasing. 50 in the house, 19 likes. Let's hit number 20. Okay, so I've been having fun. I've been having fun, but a couple of things I wanted to talk about as examples of SHTF, or who was it? Who was spelled out SHIT? But seriously, that fire they had, you know, a lot of dry grass, there's a lot of dried stuff, and David Hunt. I have a cousin named David Hunt, never met him. Welcome, David. We are subscribed. Let me give you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator. Welcome. Beans Boy, thank you. Appreciate you, Beans Boy. I bet you I can imagine some of those cadences they would yell for their runs. Probably a little bit profane or a little bit obscene. MB Heritage Farms. I think I visited you in the past and I am sub to you. Let me write this down. I'm writing down a list of who's here so I can remember to shout you out on my community wall. MB Heritage Farms, let me give you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator. Jorax, thank you for being here. I tell you what, when I go to link certain channels on my community wall, I have to look you up for the correct spelling because I have a hard time finding you. And I don't know, for those of you who do community wall posts, certain names, you'll pull up 5 or 6 different channels. Nesal channel, Nesal channel, thank you for being here. Good morning to you. Good evening to us. Walter, thank you for being here. Walter, I watched that 20-minute video you did. You had a very good rant, and you really talked some good mess. I agree with you. What you said, I agree 110%. And I appreciate it. Any of you want to hear some good stuff? Go to Walter Davis's last video. He did about a 20-minute one. He usually doesn't do that long, but he did quite a bit. He did one, he talked about it quite a bit, and I really enjoyed it. I was listening to that yesterday evening, Walter. So, as I was saying, connect. Everybody connect with each other. Look at my, if you have not hit the bell icon for my channel, hit the bell icon and you will receive notifications when I post to my community wall. I try to post good stuff on it. Oftentimes I'll post a product with a good price, where I got it. Recommendations. I shout out a lot of people. I had 49 people in my live stream that identified themselves. Had over 100, but I only had 49 that identified themselves. And I posted all those channels on my community wall. And if you were one of those channels, if you were here Tuesday night, you were one of those channels, then you should have got notification of a community wall post mentioning you. But I've been reading a lot of stuff about what happened in Hawaii, and very tragic, and probably 1,100 plus people perished in that fire. There was a little town that basically burned up, and they're going through it. They're searching through the rubble and the wreckage, and they've got cadaver dogs, and they're really searching and all, and they've only been through about 30% of it, and they're still missing over 1,000 people. So the thought is there may be over 1,000 people that died in that tragic fire. And then what caused it? And then one of the conspiracy people, not mentioning any names, said it might have been a directed energy weapon. Well, if it was a directed energy weapon, I don't think they go at angles. I think it would have had to been something other from orbit hitting it. And I'm pretty sure our version of Space Command, or whatever they call themselves, the Space Cadets, whatever they are, would have recorded that. Apparently, they had a bad storm, and high winds, and there might have been and they found a electric pole that had been blown over, or that was over. Oh, I'm not saying it was a statement. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, Lee. I'm having fun here. And I didn't attribute it to anybody. As a former power distribution exec, the power makes most sense. Yes, honestly, I think that's what happened. They said that there was a power line that broke, and the broken power line probably could have started that fire. But then there weren't any emergency management. No alarms went off. There's supposed to have been over 80 sirens in that town or in that area, because they have to worry about tidal waves and such, tsunamis or whatever. When bad storm surges or whatever, and nothing went off. None of that stuff went off. So the only thing I can say is, well, we are talking about Hawaii. Remember a couple years ago when they had that mistaken alarm go off and claimed they were under nuclear attack, and everybody was freaking out, for 45 minutes or so, and they thought the world was coming to an end? There could have been foul play. There could have been. Very heavy winds blew the power lines together, and they lit the foliage. Yes, I think that happened. I think that had something to do with it. Likely. They had the same thing happening in California. The power company not maintaining their stuff. And they had some fires out there, and a bunch of people died, and a bunch of homes got ruined, billions of dollars. Say hello to your girlfriend for me. Sister Winnie, thank you for being here. Sister Winnie, if you haven't, please leave me a like. I'd appreciate it. 19 in the house. Connect. Everybody connect. I will be linking everybody here tonight that I can identify. Leave me at least one comment, please, so I get the watch time. I will be connecting everybody here tonight on my community wall. I will be linking you. I'll be doing post. Probably not tomorrow, but Saturday before my live stream, I will have probably made, depending on how many people are here tonight, I will probably have made 4 or 5 community posts. I've got some good stuff to post, and I will post the names of the people who are here tonight, those channels. I will link those channels. Yes, stuff happens. Was the response? Well, part of the response. Thank you. Thank you, Bean Boy. Everything's a learning experience. Some learning experiences are very painful. Some are very, very costly and very expensive, but they're learning experiences. Um, we are not spending the money that we need to spend on our infrastructure. We need the money that, you know, they spend money for green this and green that, and they're blowing all sorts of money on crap. And yes, Walter, Die Bullfrog 79, Uncle Al's a great channel. Walter Davis is a great channel. Yeah, they will take advantage. You know, something burns out, they want to take advantage. They want to replace it with something. It's very early on. They need to take in consideration, you know, the sensitivity because of what's happened. They're still searching for bodies. And then you've already got, you know, you've got, you know, grave robbers wanting to try to buy up land. You know, it's ghouls. Yeah, I've been connected with Uncle Al for years and years too, Walter. If you'd like to talk to me, Walter, if you'd like to have a nice conversation, and right now my brain is fried. I don't think I have your phone number, but if you would email me your phone number, I will text you and maybe we can talk. I bet you we could have some pretty good conversation. So, 19 in the house, 27 likes. Always and look at one of my videos for the information, because I put my email address and my P.O. box in every one of my videos. I don't do it in my shorts. I don't do it, you know, my lives, my community post, my wall post, but I do in all my videos. Will link my email address, which is a Gmail account, and I put my mailing address, P.O. box. So I watched a very nice video today from Guru and Wahoo the Turtle, who did an unboxing of my 1,200 subscriber giveaway box I sent him. If you're not linked with Guru and Wahoo the Turtle, you need to. I will see about putting a link up for that. I'm working on that right now. Good Lord. Takes me forever to do something. I am doing my live stream on my iPad, which is a 3rd generation. The 10th generation iPads are out right now. Shows you how old it is. I'm also using an iPhone 7. So if the picture is not as good as it could be, my apologies. I will plan on getting a new, I am planning on getting a new, cell phone, and I am planning on getting a new iPad. And Wahoo the Turtle. Oh, thank you. I barely beat you a little on Prepper, but thank you. We got it up there double. Wondrous Natures, thank you for being here, Wondrous Natures. Welcome. I encourage everybody to connect with everybody who's here right now. They're all wonderful channels. I am connected with all of these channels, and I do try to give them some watch time when I can. One of the things that you can do to give people watch time, and always let them know that you're doing so, is make a playlist. Run a playlist. Or, you know, you can run somebody's live stream overnight. Say you want to give them 5 hours of watch time, and they do like a 2.5 hour live stream. You know, run 2 of their live streams overnight, and then leave them a comment telling them what you did and a like. And when they get that notification, they see those watch hours pop up, they will probably pay you back. Somebody had commented about they were having a hard time gaining subscribers. Like, they support channels but they're having a hard time picking up 19 in the house. They're having a hard time picking up subscribers. Well, one of the things I would tell you to do, and this is not just to toot my own horn, but I would encourage you to hit the bell icon and then look at my posts, because whenever I do a live stream, I usually post who was here afterwards, and there's a link to those channels. You can go and you can basically connect with all of those channels that were in my live stream tonight. The ones that were in my live stream the last time, 49 of them. Let's see, who came in just now? Teta Vogs. I think I'm connected with you, but I see you do not have a blue wrench. Let me T-E-T-A, write you down. V-L-O-G-S. Let me go to your channel. Oh, good Lord, it's going fast. Go to channel. Yes, I am subscribed to you, Teta Vogs. You've got a few more subscribers than I do, but let me give you a blue wrench so you can connect with people. You are now going to be a standard moderator. Welcome. Awakened by howling winds that tore through his Maui neighborhood, went out dawn and saw a wooden power pole suddenly snap. It's from a story. Okay, I can believe it. Joder's channel, thank you for being here. Peach tea. Good stuff. Oh, Lord have mercy. Nita's cooking show. Thank you for being here, Nita. Nita recently qualified to get monetized. Congratulations, Nita. I'm sure it's well deserved. If you're not connected to Nita, I encourage you to connect to Nita's cooking show. It's got a good channel. And the young lady is up in Canada. So some folks can't actually watch the live stream, but they'll come back through and they'll watch afterwards and they'll leave a comment. I encourage you, after the live stream is over, if you have not done, if you can do so, come back a few minutes after I finish the live stream, leave me a like and a comment. I would appreciate it. Nita, I encourage you to subscribe to Idaho Garden Girl if you're not subscribed to her. She said she just subscribed to you. And both of y'all have got very good channels. And I think you will enjoy some of her content. She does some excellent gardening videos. And she also does some indoor hydroponic type gardening. Sister Winnie's got a good channel too. So as I was saying, 23 in the house, 29 likes. Help me to get to number 30, please. I appreciate number 30. There's an oak tree at the farm that looks like someone took a perfect pie shape out of it. When the wind blows hard, the wire blows against the tree and has burned out the notch. Wow. I like old trees. They're good for firewood. They're good for hardwood, you know, and such. Um, Ida, thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you being here. I support you. Crossover Paranormal Society, thank you for coming in. Please leave me a like. It should be like 30. Crossover, and we are linked. Crossover. I believe you were here Tuesday night, and you should have got a notification. I linked you on my community wall. Crossover, hit the like button, please. Crossover Paranormal Society, please hit the like button. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's lit the woods on fire a few times. The power company comes out and wraps tape around it sometimes. Yeah. There are a lot of trees that need to be trimmed. There's a lot of dead wood that needs to be taken out. Firewood. And you know, you also have to be careful when you go out into the woods or when you go out into the brush and you want to make a fire, you want to make a campfire, you want to camp out, you need to know how to prepare a fire so that it doesn't get away from you. And you need to make sure that before you leave, you make sure that it's put out, it's well put out. There's no burning embers or anything. You need to make sure you extinguish it. 25 watching, 30 likes. Thank you for being here, everyone. Again, one of the topics I'm talking about this evening is the tragedy of that fire, which is truly an SHTF situation out in Hawaii. It's probably going to be the biggest disaster in the last century here in the United States. Not as many people as died in the towers when the terrorists attacked, but as far as a natural disaster, absolutely horrible. They're still missing over 1,000 people, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be finding bodies all through their search. They're searching through that town, and they're looking with cadaver dogs. Just absolutely horrible situation. Mindfully Crocheted, thank you for being here. Mindfully Crocheted, another good channel. If you're not connected with Mindfully Crocheted, I encourage you to connect. Another thing I will tell you, I will be doing my 1,300 subscriber giveaway video this weekend. I'll be preparing it. I will be making my list and checking it twice to see who qualifies. In order for you to qualify for my 1,300 subscriber giveaway, and I give away good stuff in my goodie boxes, you need to have left me a like and a comment on my last 5 videos. Last 5 videos. Not my shorts, not my wall posts, not my live streams, my last 5 videos. That's what I look at. And then what I do is I take my binder and I start making my list of who's been in there, and then I start trying to identify the people who have left comments in 5 videos. And the last few times that I've been drawing, the odds have been something like less than 1 in 30. Guru and Wahoo the Turtle, Guru Dave, as he likes to be called. His name is David too. Uncle Al, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And Uncle Al was my 1,100 subscriber giveaway. Left him a nice goodie box. and he's been using some of those MREs to reformat them and turn them into 24-hour MREs by adding stuff to them. He's got some very good videos on that. Marie Holiday, thank you for being here, Marie. If you have not left me a like, please leave me a like. 31 likes, 22 in the house right now. And as I was saying, I will be linking the channels that are here tonight on my community wall post. I will be doing community wall posts probably Saturday prior to my live stream at 7 p.m. And I will be working this weekend on my 1,300 subscriber giveaway video. I'm going to have to be putting together a 1,400 subscriber giveaway video before long, because I'm pretty close to 1,400 subscribers right now. Mrs. Cornbread, thank you for being here. Another excellent channel. If you're not connected to Mrs. Cornbread, and Mrs. Cornbread, if you just came in, please leave me a like if you haven't done so. I encourage you to link with Miss Cornbread. These are all good channels. Let me link Kitty's channel. That is a link to Kitty. I just linked your channel. Kitty is not a content creator, but I put a link if you'd like to subscribe her channel. So, as I was saying, I will be doing Coffee Talk 16 Saturday the 19th at 7 p.m. And I will try to do my 1,300 subscriber giveaway video, the drawing and the video drawing. I will try to do that this weekend, and I will probably post it as a premiere Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. And then after the premiere, I will go online, or I will live stream as an update for the premiere, and we'll talk about the 1,300 subscriber video in the premiere. $21 in the house, 32 likes. Connect. I encourage you to connect with each other. I encourage you to go onto my community wall, 22 in the house. I encourage you to go onto my community wall and look at the community wall post. In my community wall post, I link all of the channels that were here Tuesday night. 49 channels that identified themselves. They're all linked on my community wall post that I did yesterday. I did 5 community wall posts. I linked 49 channels. I encourage you to look at those. I will oftentimes have a picture, an image. Sometimes it's something that's on sale, good prices. I encourage people to shop around, comparison shop, make a list when you are prepping, when you're putting together your prepping list, when you're putting together your shopping list. Write down the list of what you need and then look at prices. Comparison shop. You can get, this place has this price better, you buy it here. That place has this price better, you buy it there. Yes, Marie wants people in cities no longer have to provide to their basics needs. They become stupid. Well, if you want to follow someone as a mod, click on the Three dots to the right of their first line. Select Go to Channel. It will open a new tab, then subscribe. Thank you, Lee, Cold War Prepper. Thank you. I do try to stay busy. 20 in the house, 33 likes. Village Life 1272, thank you for being here. Another good channel. Anybody who is interested in linking with Kitty, I put a link up further back in the chat. I am doing fine, Village Life. Thank you. I encourage you to connect with each other. When somebody connects with you, connect with them. Connect. Livin, Leiven 16, you are a new channel to me, letting you know that I am subbing you. You have 32 subscribers. Let me give you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator. Welcome. Those of you who are not connected with Livin, I encourage you to connect. I just did. Go over and leave her a like and a comment to support the channel. Identify yourself as a new friend or a new subscriber. Likewise, Village Life 1272. Go over and connect. Leave a like and a supportive comment identifying yourself as a new friend or subscriber. Allow a little time for them to connect back. I appreciate that, Miss Cornbread. I read them and I do respond to them. Igor Rata 1, thank you for being here. If you are not connected to Igor Rata 1, I encourage you to reach out and connect. Leave a thumbs up and leave a supportive comment. Identify yourself as a new subscriber or a new friend. Thank you, Village Life 1272. I appreciate that you are connected. We are connected to each other. The channels in here with the blue wrench, the standard moderator, I am connected to all of those channels. And I do try to support them as much as I can. Support those channels that support you. I will be putting a link on my community wall to all the channels I've identified here tonight that are here. I honestly believe there's probably twice as many channels here as have identified themselves. If you would, please leave me at least one comment, one thumbs up, one comment, leave me a like to support the channel. I do not get the watch time if you do not at least leave one comment. $21 in the house, 34 likes. So again, talking about channels trying to grow. Everybody wants to grow their channel. It's natural. And it's a race until you get to 1,000. Once you get to 1,000, you can do some more pick and choosing. But likewise, you want to get to at least 1,000. And then you want to try to get to 4,000 watch hours. Well, getting to 1,000 subs, that's a task. But getting those 4,000 watch hours, that's also a task. So whenever you go in to somebody's live stream, you go into their video, always leave them a like and a supportive comment. Support them. Let them know you appreciate them. They're working hard. With some of them, this is their source of income. If they've got a monetized channel, giving them watch time, you're giving them love. Give them that love. Show them your appreciation. Thank them. Leave supportive comments. Leave thumbs up. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. The same way with the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. The Boy Scout motto, the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts, they teach you to be prepared. Prepare for what may happen. Yeah, I understand, and I will try to be over to give you some watch time. Oftentimes, there are people who I have a couple of customers that have massive channels, and another with over 200,000. He did it in a few months. He did it by posting a short and 2 to 4 videos a day, under 6 minutes. Yes, I have been told to try to post like 3 or 4 shorts a day. There are days when I post 3 or 4 shorts. There are days when I post 1 short, and there are days when I don't post any shorts. Videos, I try to get out at least one a week. Sometimes, I mean, I have a life, you know. Sometimes I don't do that, and I you know, my thing right now is to try to support my live streaming. Trying to make sure that I put posts up on my community wall thanking all those people who come in, and trying to give watch time to those channels that give me watch time, trying to support them back and trying to give them watch time. I struggle with that. That's what I try to do. Peach tea, a little sachet or a little packet of tea, great value. Right now, the peach tea or any of those beverages, the great value. A 10-pack is $2.24. So we're talking about a quarter, that and a 10-cent, 35 cents for a 10-cent bottle of water and a 25-cent sachet of peach tea. Honestly, Cornbread, do you live stream? Live stream is probably the best thing you can do to get watch hours. Trying to do a 1-hour live stream several times a week is the best thing you can do, and having people come onto your stream and watch it. It's the best thing you can do. 23 in the house, 34 likes. Trying to get your live streaming in. Yeah, and I do pick up subscribers from shorts. I mean, you can go into your YouTube analytics, and you can get information on your various videos, and it'll tell you, well, did this video get me any subscribers? You know. And there are videos that get me subscribers, and there are videos that don't get me subscribers. I tend to grow in spurts. And I encourage you to support each other. And yes, do what works well for you. I should try to put up repair videos to possibly help someone else whose stuff is broken. Yes, those are good stuff. And I also like your rants. Mindfully Crocheted, how long have you been your channel? How old is your channel? Have you had your channel for a year? So you're looking at almost 1,000 hours for the year? Yes, I would think that most would be from live streaming. Now, I've only started live streaming in the last month. In the last month, I've had probably about 500 watch hours from my live streaming. Yeah, just go live. I mean, just do a test live stream. Go live and get used to doing it, and then try to have two devices. You want to be on two devices. I'm using my cell phone right now, looking at the comments, and then I'm using my iPad, which is basically what I'm putting the stream up on my iPad. Joshua Humphreys, thank you for being here. Joshua, please leave me a like if you have not done so. Joshua, let me look at your channel. You have no subscribers and you have no videos. Let me put a link up for you. Welcome, Joshua. Thank you for being here. Connect. Comment. Sad Tapir, thank you for being here, Sad Tapir. I will be posting a link on my community wall for all the channels that have identified themselves that are here today. And 36 likes, 18 in the house right now. You started your channel when you were in Florida Keys after a hurricane. The cell service was non-existent. Video something for my wife, and I went to Key West or Miami or something, it would load. I understand. Nori TV Log, thank you for being here. Noret Vog, thank you for being here. I apologize if I'm butchering anybody's channel or name. Please leave me a like. 21 in the house. So we've been talking about that tragedy out in Hawaii on Maui. All those poor people that are missing, probably dead. They're still missing over 1,000 people from that fire. It would be nice if they'd all turn up someplace, but that may not happen. Thank you, Joshua. I will be linking a post, be linking your channel on my community wall. It will probably be Saturday, and I will probably be doing 4 or 5 community wall posts. I'll make sure that everybody that was in here that identified themselves tonight will be posted on my community wall. Idaho Garden Girl, thank you for being here. CR, Creative Redundancy, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Please stop back by and leave a like and a comment after the live stream. It will help me out. 20 in the house. 36 likes. The fire had to be burning hot to completely ash bodies, bones and all. Yeah, it would have had to have been a very hot fire. They're using cadaver dogs right now, going through the wreckage, looking for. There was a high rise, I think, in high rise condo, very old high rise condo, like in Florida someplace, that collapsed, and it took them a long time to go through going through those floors, and there were some bodies that probably at the very bottom that just pulverized, that they couldn't find any remains because of the weight and everything that just came down from like 10 or 12 floors, one on top of the other. Oh, thank you, Idaho Garden Girl. Appreciate you for staying. Russ Tasty Channel, hello. Russ Tasty Daily Life, thank you for being here. something I was talking about earlier in the week, and maybe somebody can chime in on that. Because of all the disruptions over in Ukraine from the war, the disruptions with the Russians on the, with the oil and the gas, and the Ukraine with all the grains and the various foodstuffs that they send out. India, who buys a lot of that, because India has a population of like 1.5 billion, the same way with China, a population like 1.5 billion, it's like 5 times the size of the United States population-wise. And India has announced that they're not going to be exporting rice, or they're not going to be exporting sugar. And my understanding is that 40% of the world's rice exports come from India. Now, here in Texas, we grow rice. But I mean, when there's a shortage and there's not as much, prices go up. So if you have not purchased rice, or rice is not one of your preps, you need to really be saving up on rice. Right now, if you buy a 1 pound bag of rice over at a Great Value 1 pound bag at Walmart, it's like 92 cents. You can buy a 3 pound bag of white rice over at Aldi, if you have Aldi where you're at, a 3 pound bag for like $1.92. So it's a lot better to buy the 3 pound bag than the 1 pound bag, because you get 3 times as much for, you get 3 times as much and only twice the price of the 1 pound bag. Likewise, I believe a 50 pound bag of white rice over at Sam's, if I recall correctly. I'd have to check my memory on that. Let me look. 50 pound bag, and I had it posted on my community wall earlier, just can't remember. It was like $25, $26. It's about 50 cents a pound. But what happens when the prices go up? Like right now, if you buy a 50 pound bag of pinto beans over at Sam's, it's about $38 for a 50 pound bag of pinto beans. I encourage you, if you do not have rice and beans, white rice is what you want to purchase and store. You do not want to try to purchase and store brown rice in large quantities for a long time, because it'll go bad after about 6 months, whereas white rice, if it's stored properly, will last you years and years and years. When I store quantities of various food items, I will use a 5-gallon food grade bucket with a food grade lid. I will use a Mylar bag, a large Mylar bag, which I will put in the bucket. I will put whatever food item into the bag. I will then put in a couple of oxygen absorbers, a couple of moisture absorbers. I'll seal it, and then I put the top on the bucket, and then I will use a Sharpie, and I will put what is in it and the date in which I did it. You plan on checking out a local restaurant supply at the end of the month? That's how I stocked up on my pantry out west, because you can get everything in bulk, real bulk, unlike Costco. Yes, we have one here in Victoria, which I've been in a couple of times. Yes, I really have not done. My wife does not like me to show stuff, and I really have not done pantry videos. When I remodeled our, if you look at some of my old remodeling videos from way back when, I did the work in my kit. I did most of the work in my house. I got one of my former students to help me with the lifting and such. But I did custom pantries, and I used 3/4 inch plywood, smooth plywood, and I built my pantries. And then I've got bifold doors. They're 48 inch openings, a pair of 24 inch bifold doors opening, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of those out in my kitchen, and they're stuffed. I've also got closets full of stuff stuffed. South Michigan Media. Thank you for coming in, South Michigan Media. Let me write down your name here. Let me go to your channel. I have not been subscribed to you, South Michigan Media, but I just subscribed to your channel. I encourage everybody to reach out. South Michigan Media, thank you for being in my live stream. I'm giving you a standard moderator. You are now a standard moderator on my channel. If you did not leave me a like, please leave me a like. 16 in the house. Yeah, I eat very little fast food. Today, I had to go over to my central office, and I spent 4 hours over at my central office. I had not had breakfast. I'd had a couple of cups of coffee. When I got home, I took 2 packs of instant oatmeal. I put 8 ounces of hot water in it, mixed it up, and that was my breakfast / lunch. And it doesn't leave me feeling bad. I can go right back to whatever I'm doing. It fills me up. It's not a lot of calories. It's good for you. I encourage you, if you do not eat oatmeal, and you can make it the traditional way. I do a lot of instant oatmeal, but I also have the traditional. My daughter prefers it when the wife cooks it. And we'll add fruit to it, like blueberries and raspberries and strawberries and such. Very good stuff. If you are not linked to my channel, I encourage you to do so. And when you link my channel, please hit the bell icon. That way you will receive notifications when I'm going to post something. I do post on my community wall, and I will always link the channels that were in my live stream, the last live stream I did. There were 49 channels in my live stream Tuesday evening. Go to my community wall post from yesterday, and you can connect with all of those channels. Some of those channels are here tonight. Some of them are new channels. There's always new channels coming in. The channel is always growing. And I will be doing a 1,300 subscriber video. I'm already close to 1,400 subscribers, but I'll be doing a 1,300 subscriber giveaway video this weekend. If you want to be in the running for my drawing, which I draw names out of a hat, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on my last 5 videos, not shorts, not community posts, and not lives, my last 5 videos. And then I will put you in the drawing, and you will have odds are usually like less than 1 in 30. There's usually like less than 30 people. It rotates who comes in, who comes out of my drawings. You have to leave a consistent on 5, the last 5. And I have people who miss videos, like they'll have viewed 3 or 4 of them, but you got to have viewed 5. Those are the rules, and I have to be consistent with it. So please make sure that you leave me a like and a supportive comment if you'd like to see what I put in my goodie boxes. Most of my videos that I do, the subscriber giveaway videos, I usually have a little segment in that video showing what's in the box. A lot of good stuff, and then I will premiere it Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. and then after the premiere, which will probably be 10 minutes long, I will go, after about 5 minutes, I'll go live, and I'll basically desegregate, or we'll talk about the premiere, talk about where we're at, and I'll do like a premiere live stream, and it'll basically be after the premiere, and we'll do that this coming Tuesday. I eat, have fun, and hang out with my hobo and hooker friends. I was on Skid Row back in the 90s. That's not really an appropriate comment. Excuse me, I'm having to deal with an issue right now. And I'm basically going to ban somebody from the channel who made a real inappropriate comment. I do not want to hear about people hanging out with hookers. That was inappropriate. So that channel I do not want to have anything to do with. And that was a very inappropriate comment. And I do have trolls come in occasionally, and they say inappropriate things and they make inappropriate comments, and then we basically just have to put them off the channel. Yes, that's the channel you don't want to be subscribed to, Cornbread. There are plenty of channels. I can hook you up with so many channels it's not funny. There are a lot of channels that I can go to that I have not even reached out to yet. I could grow my channel probably up to close to 2,000 in a period of a month if I really was wanting to. My channel grows at the rate of a little over 100 subscribers a month. Probably have about 125 subscribers this month so far in the last 28 days. You want quality channels. You don't want to be connecting with riffraff. 15 in the house, 38 likes. So as I was saying about growing your channel, reach out to new channels and connect to them. The ones that are in the live stream, they're looking to grow. Identify yourself as a new friend, as a new subscriber. Leave them a sort of supportive comment on a couple of videos. Watch 4 or 5 minutes of a video. If you can make a comment about what's going on in the video to let them know. I make friends with all the homeless and the crazies. Hey, Walter, I don't mind making friends with the homeless and the crazies. I just cannot afford to get in trouble with them making crazy comments on my channel. Well, I understand. Pea pigs. Thank you, Miss Cornbread. I appreciate you doing that. Let me go to this pea pigs. I'm going to remove that user so they can't be on this channel. I just blocked them. Thank you, Miss Cornbread. Well, that finishes this. You know, you're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day. 8 glasses of water is 4 of these. To stay hydrated, especially in the heat, you should be drinking at least 8 glasses, 8 8-ounce glasses, or 4 of these, half liters a day. If you're not doing that, it flushes your system. Ermin, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I owe you cornbread. Thank you. One of the things I would encourage you to do, cornbread, if you have not done so, go to my last 5 videos, and you don't have to watch the whole thing. Just, you know, watch a couple of minutes. Leave me a nice little comment on my last 5 videos and a like. That'll put you in the running for one of my boxes. And I've got, I do one every 100, and I'm at the point where I need to basically be doing 2. And the odds are pretty good you might win one. 15 in the house, 40 likes. Thank you. It's surprising how often the conversations turns to religion and over coffee. with someone in a shelter. They say there are no they say that there are no atheists in foxholes during a time of war. Thank you, Wondrous Natures. Thank you for being here. Bedtime in Wales. Wondrous Nature is about 5 or 6 miles from Cardiff, which is the capital of Wales in the UK. Thank you. Appreciate you. Zima Daily Routine. Thank you for being here, Zima Daily Routine. Please leave a like if you have not done so. I will let everybody know right now, you will be listed on my community wall. You will be linked on my community wall when I do my post, probably Saturday. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. I probably will not be able to link channels tomorrow. Mary Burney, thank you for being here, Mary. Mary's got a good channel. I had been on some of her live streams, and she was doing a real delicious cooking. She was cooking the last time I saw her streaming. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for being here. I will be linking the channels on my community wall. Mary, if you did not give me a like, please leave me a like. I encourage people to leave likes. I always leave likes. And I will link all the channels that are here on my community wall. I'll be doing post Saturday prior to my live stream Saturday, which will be at 7. I will have leave a link to all the channels that are here tonight. I had 49 channels in Tuesday night's community in my live stream Tuesday evening, and yesterday I linked 49 channels on my community wall. If you were in my live stream, is this another one? Another one came in? Apparently I'm under pervert attack right now. Beasley's boner. God almighty. Cornbread, if you can, just block them, please. I know you put them in timeout, but I'm having a hard time pulling up the channel. So I can block it. Please block it so it doesn't come back in here. $17 in the house. Looks like you're becoming a troll magnet tonight. Yeah, I've had about 3 of them. You never know. It could be somebody that has 3 different channels. They create these channels, and it could be that I'm basically getting hit by one individual. You never know. I'm covered in tattoos. I don't look like what people would think a Christian looks like, but I do witness to whoever I can, and yes, sir, I will do. Percy. There's another one. I'm going to report that one. I just reported that one. Percy Perv, God almighty. It's just amazing. The oh Lord. It's trolls are, now here's another thing about SHTF. You're prepared with lots of food and you're prepared with lots of water. What do you do when the looters show up? How are you going to be prepared for the looters when the looters show up? They're starving to death. They don't have anything. They might have a weapon, and they want what you have. How are you going to be prepared to deal with looters? Say that the law enforcement's not up and running. The grid is down. And you've got bands of looters. It's sort of like wild hogs, you know, feral hogs or wild dogs. Are you prepared to put are you prepared to put them down? Yes, there are people out there you have to watch out for. Definitely. You try to follow the golden rule, which is sort of like to do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's my philosophy. If people treat me decently, if they're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to them and I'll treat them decently. So, if you haven't bought rice and beans, buy rice and beans. If you haven't bought bottled water, have several cases of bottled water. Right now, you can get a case of 24 pack, which weighs about 25 pounds of bottled water for about $3.50. Half liters, 24 half liters. The gallon size bottled water, you get the plastic with the tote, with the carry handle. Those go for about $1.22 right now. I'd have a few of those. You want to have a way to heat water. If you don't have a way to heat water, I would buy, you might get this at Walmart or a sporting goods store. You can order it on Amazon for less than $20, and then you use canned heat or Sterno. That way you can boil water. You need to boil water for coffee, for tea, soup. If you're trying to reconstitute a freeze-dried meal, you need to be able to boil water. Butt Bear, if you're going to be in here, you better be respectful, and you better not talk anything inappropriate. Otherwise, I will ban you and I will report you. I don't really care for the name of your channel. And the reason why I'm a little bit upset right now is because I've had trolls in my channel tonight. I've had several trolls come in saying inappropriate stuff that have had to been blocked and reported. No, I'm not uptight. I'm just old, and I'm old school. So guys, we've been on for about an hour and a half, and there's still living in the house. I will be back Saturday at 7 p.m. I will be doing community wall posts Saturday. Everybody that was here tonight, I will be linking your channel on my community wall. If you have not connected with some of the channels that are in here, please look at those links. You can connect. If you'd like to connect with some channels that were here Tuesday night, I had 49 channels that I linked on my community wall yesterday from Tuesday. And I will be doing those posts. Always remember the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. Everybody be prepared. And everybody have a blessed day. Life is good, but then you got to treat people the way you want to be treated. And thank you for being here. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream.